Well, hello there. Hey, y'all, what's going on? So, yeah, I just feel like doing a video today. Y'all know I be liking to do my videos here and there. I know I'm not consistent, and I be having tons of stuff to talk about. I be cracking up all day, sometime on the phone with people, but it's just like to sit here and then like to really have a, I don't know. But and then the time that I do want to sit and think and record something, like I don't feel like it, or I'm laying down, or you know what I'm saying, and you gotta get the right angle and all this other stuff, and I just don't be feeling it. So gotta make sure my lips stay moist. So it ain't the fact that I just like my lip to be popping or whatever. It's just the fact that when you talk for a certain period of time, my mouth gets dry. I don't know about anybody else, but my mouth gets dry, my lips get chapped, and it's I don't, I don't think it's ladylike to have chapped lips. All right, so one of the things I wanted to talk about was online dating. Now, I know a lot of people actually do online dating. I know a couple of people that actually in relationships right now. I know somebody that's about to get married. So, I'm just like hearing about it, but I've always been like, oh, deep down, I was like, it's kind of whack. It seemed kind of desperate. Like, it's not that serious. Like, if I really want to, hook up with somebody, I can and stuff. But it just seemed like it's a little bit more convenient doing online. So I was like, well, let me just see. I've tried it before years ago, but I probably tried it for like a day or two and just like, nah, this ain't for me, whatever. And this happened multiple times. So I tried it again, and this time I can say it was more guys I was attracted to, because before I'm just like, who the hell is like all these people? It's nobody, really worth hitting up. So tried it. It was a couple of guys, I'm saying, thought was cute or whatever. Like, you click if you think that, you're interested in them. And then if they click they're interested in you, then y'all match and it like sends alerts and all whatever. So, one guy hits me up and I'm like, conversation just seems like so like it wasn't authentic. It was just like, oh, so where you from? What's your name? And I don't know. Like, I guess and plus, like, I'm old school. So I'm used to conversations. I'm not used to texting. I'm not really used to all this. I just feel like it's so interpersonal. Like, I don't like it. Me personally, I don't like it. And I'm like, I don't think this is for me. And it's jacked up. I feel kind of bad because, like, I engaged in the conversation. So let me give it a try. Because me, I go against myself. I'm like my worst critic. I'm like, Marty, be a little bit more humble, be a little bit nicer. You know what I'm saying? Just try to be more understanding of the situation. You know, everything is not going to go, not really your way, but anything that you're not used to doing is going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to feel different. So you kind of got to like continue to keep doing things so that you can kind of get used to a way of doing things. Just like people say, I'll never eat, I'll never be able to go vegan because I love meat and because I love this. No, you're just conditioned, and you're just like on a regular cycle of thinking that you need something or that you can't live without something because that's all you know. But until you give things a try, you'll never know how you can adapt and how you can adjust for the better. You know what I mean? So I said, okay, let me give it a try and see what's going on. I just didn't like it. I just didn't like it. I thought it was I thought it was a little whack for me. I just thought the guys, like, I didn't know who I really was speaking to. I don't even know if that was the guy. I don't know if this is what he does for like a living to get his rocks off. Like, it wasn't. And then another thing that kind of like turned me off was, and I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but at my age, I feel a little funny about guys that don't have any kids. And I keep meeting men that don't have kids. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be 40 soon. So I don't know, because I know so many like men that ain't worth two flies matched together that got multiple kids. Like, chicks is having multiple kids by men that they know can't even take care of themselves. So when a man that got his shit together, nice looking, speaks well and stuff, and you like, you ain't got no kids, like, nobody ain't try to get you yet? Because bitches is getting niggas out here. They getting anybody and they ain't get you. Like, something must be wrong. You know what I'm saying? You like, what is, for a chick to be like, nah, I don't even want no kids by him. You know what I'm saying? That's serious. That is serious. And these are like red flags to me. And that probably is not the case. It probably just, it didn't happen, whatever. Um, but I find that I don't know, that just doesn't sit right in my spirit. I don't know why it doesn't, but to me at this age, I don't want to date somebody that doesn't have any kids. And on the back end of it, not just because it's on some suspect shit to me, it's just because I need somebody that needs to know how to interact with a child. You know what I'm saying? So I have a son, so therefore I need somebody that knows how to interact with a child, or know that a child needs a certain type of energy, a certain type of attention. And I find some people that don't really interact with kids or have on their own are like very self-centered almost. But anyway, so long story short, I just kind of was like, should I leave a message and tell him like, look, I'm not really feeling this, I'm not interested. And then my other side of me, and this is another thing I want to talk about, we have like two sides of us. We just got to get this out in the open. We have two sides. We have a dark side and a light side. Like how they have like the conscious things where they have like the devil sitting on one side and, you know, the angel sitting on another. But that's really us. That's what we're like made up, you know. It's always two of something that complement each other but not the same. Like we have feminine and masculine energy. We have you know, a light side, a dark side. It always has to balance out, but it'll be two different, you know what I mean? So my dark side is like, fuck that, you don't owe, you know, this person any response. Like, you're not feeling it, it's just online talking, just leave it as is. You know, delete your account and be out. You know what I'm saying? And the light side of me, this one that you know, it's always so sweet, coming from a place of love and so humble. Maybe I should just let him know it's not him, it's me. I'm just really not into it. And I'm just sitting there like, no. You know what I'm saying? So I struggle with those two sides. And then dating, it's hard because like someone told me today, I was speaking to well, that's my thing for online dating. And I also want to bring in the fact about our two sides. And then I also want to bring in the fact, so I'm glad it all kind of looped in together. I also wanted to bring in the fact that I was talking to a male friend of mine, and he said something about Marty, whatever guy that you're trying to look for, make sure that you bring those same things to the table. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's being humble, whether it's being understanding, whether it's being vulnerable. Like and the thing about it, he was hitting like all these key points that I need help in. And I'm just like, this motherfucker, but he knows me. So, and I like the way he smoothed it in there, but let me know, you know, this is what you need to be aware of. And that was something else he was saying, like, you know, it's ways you can communicate with someone. You know what I mean? You can point out their, you know, if there was wrong, but, you know, say, you know, it's okay. Maybe you know, get it right the next time. And I was just like, oh, wow, that's so cool. Like, I love his growth and everything like that. But it's true. You know, this is something we got to think about. Or we want someone to be faithful. We want somebody to be loyal. We want somebody to be caring. We want somebody to be a provider. Like, you have to bring those things to the table, too. You have to have, like, your stuff together. You know what I mean? I said, that makes sense. I don't know too much about me. I still got to work on my vulnerable side. I'm just, man, like, you know, my light side, and she's so sweet. You know what I mean? And it's to the point, like, I'm like, you're just too sweet sometimes. You're too sweet to the point that you just will, like, sacrifice to make sure somebody else is happy. And for them to turn around and just be like, oh, well, I didn't ask you to do it type of attitude. You like, you know what, you're right, you didn't, but damn. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't want to keep going through that cycle. I don't want to change as a person. I do want to love and be sweet to who I need to be sweet to. But it's a lot of stuff like I just don't want to deal with anymore. You know what I mean? So I don't like speaking up because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But I notice a lot of things that aren't right. And it's not the fact that I feel like I need to correct them, but it's just, it's not right for me. You know what I mean? And it was like even like another incident where I was talking to a friend of mine or whatever, and he had to rush to get off the phone. So I'm like, you know, wondering like what's going on. And of course, you know, he's in a relationship now. So, you know, I guess, you know, he didn't want to have any problems with being on the phone. So my thing is like, well, then maybe you shouldn't call. You know what I'm saying? So I'm laughing because I'm like, is this serious? Like, okay, well, then why would you call me if you knew, or you know that, you know, this wouldn't sit right with your lady? You know what I'm saying? Call me if you're having like a event, throwing a party, or, you know, something I can come support or whatever like that. But outside of that, I just don't think it's a good idea, you know, that we talk. So, but it's just hard to like tell somebody something and like really genuinely mean it from the heart just because this is how you feel and out of respect for yourself. But again, it's all about, you know, loving and respecting yourself. And a lot of times, you know, when we don't do that, that means that we don't. So it's a little bit deeper, and maybe even not that deep in regards to loving yourself. Just simple things like just respecting your feelings about how you feel about something. It ain't that you bipolar or that, it's all about you. It's what you like and don't like. You know what I'm saying? Certain perfumes that you like that I don't like. It doesn't mean that you are a messed up person or that you ain't got no class. It just means that we don't like the same things. So I just find that talking up and speaking up now, it's very relieving also of stress because I hold a lot of things in. I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want any confrontation. I just want to kumbaya. You know what I mean? But it stresses me out. And it comes out in other ways because my dark side is like, nah, we ain't holding this. You know what I'm saying? So then you got to balance it out. But yeah, this dating thing is crazy because I'm just a lot of, and plus, like, people call me and talk to me about things and want to pick my brain about certain things. And I had one of my friends call me and excuse me, and one of the questions was, I'm dating multiple people, but this particular person's feeling, this kind of way about me. Should I, indulge in, one or two things with this one and this, with that one. And my thing was, if you're dating and everything is clear and out in the open and everyone is cool with it, then fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the hard part about it. Like, people don't really want to let everybody know what's going on because you don't want to seem like a certain type of way, look a certain kind of way. You really got to just say, listen. Listen, and this is another thing that I think a lot of women kind of seem on the savage role about, but not really. Like, some of us are not savage, but it's just like, and it's not something I don't think you should brag about because you're supposed to have certain things at a certain age. You're supposed to have your bills in your name. You're supposed to, pay things on time. You're supposed to carry yourself a certain kind of way. You know what I mean? You're supposed to be at a certain level in your certain age. So it's nothing to brag about. But on some real stuff, like when you have all your bills in your name and everything you obtained on your own, you by yourself, you maintain it. It's hard for a guy to or a female to come into somebody's life and not be able to like provide like basic things, like, you know what I'm saying, like, just listen, if we going to deal with each other, let's deal with each other. If not, then no problem. You know what I'm saying? This is what I want. I don't really want to be in a relationship. I'm actually seeing you and some other people. And if you're looking for something more serious or somebody just to, be for yourself, then, what I'm saying, give that person the option to say, okay, this, I want to deal with you and what you got going on, or no, I'm looking for something else. People don't divulge information like, well, you didn't ask me that. That's why I just like to be clear. I mean, and that's a good point. Like, certain things, like, if you didn't ask me, I ain't telling you. Like, whatever, it is what it is. You figure it out. That's fine, I guess. But for me, like, now I be honest. Somebody say, what you looking for? I don't be like, well, I don't know right now. No, yeah, I've been hurt. I've been whatever. It is scary out here. You know what I'm saying? I am a little nervous. I am on, like, edge. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to somebody really too good to be true. Like, damn, he got a lot of shit going for him. Well, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been caught off guard with that bullshit too. But, yeah, so I just like to be honest. And I say, listen, I'm looking for a relationship. I'm looking for, somebody I can build with that's not going to get on my nerves. Somebody, that understands that I do seriously deal with PMS. I'm moody. But I'm not a messed up individual. Like, you can come and talk to me. I'll be able to understand. I need somebody that can stand their ground. I need an alpha male. Bottom line. You know what I'm saying? For real. It makes no sense, but it's crazy out here. It's crazy now. But I'm not the type of person that be giving up hope and be like, oh, that's it. That's it. Nope. I'm always going to be like, there has got to be. It has got to be my match out here. It has got to be. Yeah, but I don't, and another thing is I really don't stress it. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like going out and being around a male or a man, I can. If I want to talk to one, I can pick up the phone. If I want to be in a relationship, I can. If I wanted to be married, I can. If I want to have another child, I can. Like, it's like, it's not like it's impossible. You know what I'm saying? I know some women kind of kind of are in that spot where it's like, I have no options. I don't have nothing. Even I post stupid stuff like I'm so single. What I post last time? I'm so single. I put Jesus as down as emergency contact. I just thought that was funny. But no, I have options, definitely. But I want the real thing this time. Like, I think for years I just been lying to myself, and we want to point the finger at everybody else instead of ourselves. Like, what I'm saying, I played with my heart. I took my heart out and was juggling around and threw it to this dude, told him to catch it and throw it back, and we playing frisbee with my heart. Like, I got I got to take responsibility that I allowed that to happen. So I don't stress it. The days I do get a little lonely, I sit and think. I sit and not be thankful for my peace of mind, that I don't have to get up and, make dinner, or that I got to cater to somebody, or I got to talk when I don't feel like talking. And I'm not trying to put none of that out there. You know what I'm saying? As that's the only things that happen. But those are some of the things that happen when you're in a relationship. You don't feel like getting up every day. It's more than just, it's more than just peaches and cream. Some days you don't feel like it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to feel like it. Maybe you're supposed to force yourself to want to talk and want to whatever. I mean, that is part of a relationship, and I guess that's why why I'm here. But I'm learning, and I'm trying. But I just think that there's a guy out there that doesn't need so much of me, and I find that because I'm so loving, that maybe I just overpower people with love, and then when I don't overpower them, or when I don't have the energy to keep pouring into them, it's like, oh my God, you're messed up. And it's like, no, I'm not. I just have to really re-energize. I have to refill myself because I'm just loving on you. I don't even have anything now to give you or myself. So you will definitely shut down. But I just think there's somebody out there for everybody. I really do. And I can't wait till I find my dude. Because we are going to just, somebody I could just chill with, have a good time with, and stuff, talk to about stuff. I just see him as just this silverback gorilla, just sitting. He ain't too rowdy. He ain't all over the place. He likes to keep to himself. You know what I'm saying? He's humble. He's strong. He's masculine. You know what I'm saying? And he's just King Kong. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need. You know what I mean? Somebody who knows how to tame me. Not really tame me, just, calm me down. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But I'm going to be patient. And I love waiting because the thing about it is like when you're waiting and you're antsy and you're anxious, me now, I took that as like, you know what? Let me be happy for this time because he's getting himself together the way he needs to be for himself so that he could be good for me and him and, me to help him, to help him, to help me, to help him, So, yeah, it's all working out. It's all working out. It's all great divine timing and stuff. And this is the time we really need to take because, when we get so wrapped, I know for me, when I get wrapped up in a relationship, my focus is thrown off. So I just really pray for my strength that I'm able to still keep myself and not get thrown into a relationship because I throw myself into a relationship. I'm a sucker for love. I'm a Cancer and I'm a female. So it's I'm still studying, trying to find a way to fight it. So I guess that's why I shut down my feelings, and I guess that's why I have such a big, strong wall because it is super soft on this inside. And here, what marshmallow? You know what I mean? So I gotta be careful. I really do. And yeah, because that recovery time is serious, especially when you know, like put your energy into somebody, and it's like a brick wall that doesn't go anywhere. You just see yourself losing power on nothing. You know what I mean? That's devastating. So that's it, y'all. That's all that's been going on. Yeah, I just be reading up on stuff, trying out things. I just told you I tried out that online dating. I didn't care for it. Like I said, some of the guys was nice looking. It's just waiting to talk to somebody, and then they gotta take a whole day to respond. And maybe it's not like I want things to hurry and go, but it's look, we both came here because we're looking for somebody. Where's this going? You know what I'm saying? What are we gonna do? Because are we meeting up this weekend to go meet each other someplace and get to know each other? What is going on? What you look like? Send me a whole picture. It just be corny shit. Send me a whole picture of you. For what? We could just meet up someplace, and I could look at you, you could look at me. I'm not feeling you, not feeling me. We could either leave, or we could sit down, have lunch, and then, peace out. Like, I don't know what's so hard with people just being honest about the situation. But maybe I need to, like I was told today, what you want is what you got to put out. So I'm making my business now to like really be honest and speak exactly how I feel and not be disrespectful. But I'm gonna take my time. That was another thing I learned and read about. When you want to react to something or you need to answer something, take your time so you give your brain time to like really process what you need to say. So it doesn't really just come from like emotions. It really comes from, the head and the heart. Because it's always two things that, but it makes it balanced. It's crazy. Yeah. All right, y'all. So that was it. Over and out. Hope y'all enjoying y'all week. Summertime is coming in very fast. My B day's coming up. Oh, that's another thing I want to talk about, and then it'll be a wrap. I don't know, guys, what I'm doing for my birthday. I'm turning 40 in July, as I said, and I didn't have anything planned. I should have. Like most people, plan to go out the country. I should have had a big party. I should have, whatever. I just didn't feel like I'm not feeling that. I thought I did. I thought I wanted to have a party, invite everybody and stuff, and then I'm like, I don't really see the logic in that, especially when it's moves I'm trying to make. So I said I'll just go out someplace, like I guess a couple of days out the week. 'Cause my birthday's on a Wednesday, so I'll just start off on the 4th and kind of rock out for a week. Do little things here and there. I tell everybody like, look, I'm gonna be here tonight. Let's meet up for some drinks or something, and just do it like that. So hopefully y'all can come out, keep the date in mind and stuff, and that's about it. So now I don't have anything planned, guys. So if anybody want to throw me like a surprise birthday party or something, I mean, it's cool, but I would rather, what I mean, y'all invite me someplace out to like a buffet or some seafood place. That would be cool if y'all want to surprise me with something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm always open. I'm very sweet, very nice and humble. People gotta explain that, tell you that you like, I don't know, because she gotta look. I'm nice. You can talk to me. Nah, but I'm cool. So I wouldn't be like, oh my God, I don't even know him and he invited me out and got me so. Mm-mm. I probably start crying because I'm so emotional. I like little stuff like that. You know what I mean? Somebody give me a card, they'd be like, oh my God, this is so nice. I'm so glad you thought about me. I'm a sucker like that. So that's why, like I said, I gotta protect my heart because like the littlest things send me like, you know. So, all right, y'all. Over and out. It was good talking to y'all. Good seeing y'all. I'm tired, and I don't know what else to say. All right, y'all. Over and out.